almost speechless, but I know I've been talking a lot. My voice is gone, but this is just a credit to God. This is a blessing. This is what we've all, I know, prayed for. For myself personally, I've prayed to be in this moment to win a championship. And also just obviously winning a championship with this team. You know, this was the vision coming in, taking over this program, and to see it manifest in 4 years has just been unbelievable. I'm so grateful. And for this team, you know, their commitment, their buy-in, their loyalty, I just love how much we are together, our culture, and the success obviously comes with great people and people that work hard, and it's almost like I'm speechless when I am talking, but it's just so incredible to be able to be in this moment to say that we're ACC champs. This league is so tough, and it was such a hard-fought week, 3 games in a row. The resilience of our team, the adversity that we faced yesterday, and for everyone to step up was fantastic, and I'm so proud of them and I'm so grateful to be their coach.
Take our first question right down here in the front.
Coach Skip Foreman with the News and Record of Greensboro. Go into detail about that adversity. As I understand it, you had 7 people to start this game with. 1 was a walk-on, and you soldiered through it all. How did you make it happen?
Like I said, they're very resilient, this team, and having another player go down, they knew that they were going to have, you know, high-volume minutes. They did a great job of taking care of their bodies this week, recovery, just being smart. Played more zone today, knowing that the numbers were going to be low. Credit to Natalia Marshall and KK Bransford for coming in and making a huge impact, especially Nat, her first start of her career today on the championship stage, just unbelievable. So this team is the type of team that does whatever we need to help us win. And unfortunately, we've been in this situation before. Last year, had some adversity, lost 2 of our starters. So as a coach, I know how to adjust, but just the team, everyone rising to the occasion and everyone stepping up. But again, credit to Natalia and KK for stepping up big for us today.
Take our next question from right down here in front.
Debbie Stroman, WCHL. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
I know you're on a high right now, but can you compare winning championship as a player versus as a coach?
Wow, it's just amazing to even think about it. Because I've been dreaming about this, it's just one of my goals was to win a championship as a head coach as well. It's the same because I'm so happy, I'm so ecstatic about it. But I'm gonna say as a coach, just feeling like I can bring out the best in them. Because as a player, I can control myself. I can control, you know, how I handle the ball, shooting and all that kind of stuff. But when it's out of my control, my goal is to bring out the best of them and for them to be the best versions of themselves. So as a coach, I feel like it means more that I've got a chance to mentor them.
Right back here on our left.
Kalia Butler, Newhouse Sports Media. Hannah, being able to add that you're now the ACC MVP, what does that mean, just the entire season of what you've been able to accomplish in just your freshman year? And did you expect to have a year that you have had?
Yeah, it's truly a blessing from God, and obviously I give all glory to God, and I try and stay humble. But I mean, I'm excited for just another accolade, and you know, I'll credit to my teammates because you know I wouldn't be able to do it without them too, and so you know it's truly a blessing just be here in this position.
Next question over here on the aisle.
Yeah, Lindsay Gibbs with Power Plays. Coach, you're the first Black woman to coach a team to the ACC championship game after Kenny Brooks became the first Black coach, period, to do it last year. Black coaches are leading the way in this conference right now. What does it mean to you to be a part of that legacy and that kind of progress? And what message do you hope this sends to athletic directors who across the country?
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge honor. It's a huge blessing. I love being a pioneer or breaking barriers. I mean, that's really important to me. Again, I'm grateful. I wouldn't have this opportunity if it was from Notre Dame, Jack, and this group. And I'm just grateful. Like, you don't get a chance to be in this position without someone believing in you. And Jack Swarbrick has believed in me from day one, just having this opportunity. And it's just representation matters. And for me to be able to represent, you know, being a Black woman, I think it's great for inspiration. It's great for young girls to see. And hopefully it gives more people of color and diversity more opportunities to lead programs.
Yeah, we'll come back down here first.
Sonia and Maddy, your poise, your experience out there made the difference, in my opinion. Can you speak to where did you get this sense of experience to lead the team today?
Sonia?
I would say even as a freshman, we were kind of thrown into the fire, so we've been in situations like this a lot. So I think it just comes from doing it. I mean, I'm a junior, Maddie's a senior now, so we've played a good bunch of games, and yeah, I mean, it's something we're used to doing, so.
Maddy?
Yeah, I would say kind of the same thing. We've been thrown into a lot of big fires, and we've been expected to come out and kind of just stay that poised character. And so we've been challenged a lot. Like she said, you know, we step up to it. We've been tested, and we continue to just thrive through that and fight through that.
Back down here to Skip.
Hannah, describe the last couple of minutes when the ball was in your hands, because basically you broke a tie twice and hit the game, what essentially was the game-winning free throw, because they needed a 3 to at least force overtime. Talk about going through what you did to make the championship happen.
Yeah, so we noticed the ball screen was working, and so we just kind of cleared out and spaced out and just put Baldwin in a ball screen, and if they collapsed, the kick out for the shooters was open, and if not, then it was a one-on-one for the drive, and so it worked, and so I made a move on her and was able to get all the way to the basket, but yeah, the ball screen was just working.
We're going to go over here to the left.
Marissa says, Kerr Hoop Stats for coach and for Maddy. River Baldwin came out of in the third kind of blazing, and obviously with Kylie down, you're especially thin at the big position. What were you guys able to do to slow her back down?
Yeah, she's a good player. I think, you know, we had different plans to kind of throw at her, trying to get her off her step, but just being physical, trying to push her off of her comfortable position, off the block, and, you know, we looked to trap, and so my guards did a good job of doing that. So it was just staying together, staying to the plan of what we had.
Right down here, Debbie.
Notre Dame women's basketball just has a championship DNA. And Hannah, coming into this culture, what did your leading players, your veterans, teach you to allow you to fit right in and do what you do? What did you learn most from them?
Yeah, they have a lot of trust in me, and so I just learned to just kind of have confidence in myself. And so right when I came in, they were like, you know, Hannah, shoot the ball, you know, score the ball. And so that was really big for me. It means a lot for my coaches and my teammates to have so much trust in me and want me to score like that, and, you know, kind of be the lead and be the head and just dish the ball out and make everyone better. So the trust that they instill in me is just amazing.
Back here, back on our left.
Kalia, Syracuse Sports Media. Now that you have just been able to really click on all cylinders, especially in the later half of this season, obviously winning the championship today, getting this break in between going to the NCAA tournament, how can you even build further upon the kind of momentum that you guys have?
Well, this week, I'm going to give them rest because we need it. Obviously, been a really physical weekend, and so going to be fresh coming into the weekend or later at the end of the week, and then start getting back to work on some things, find some areas to get better, lots of shooting, a lot of conditioning to prepare for a selection show. But I'm excited that we get a couple days off because it's definitely been very, very hard to go 3 days in a row, but they'll be good.
Over here, Aaron.
Oh, sorry, not that much conditioning. Just a little bit.
Aaron Beard with the AP. This is for Sonia. With all the questions about Hannah, kind of as a player who's been around for a while, I mean, freshmen come in, but they don't always do things like she's done. Kind of at what point was there a moment where you said, this is a little different this year, what she's going to be able to do?
Yeah, I mean, Hannah's a special player. I think we kind of knew before she even played a game, just when she came in the summer, like, she just has a different mentality. So in workouts and practices, we kind of just knew she was going to be special. Yeah, I mean, she's just different. I don't even know what to say.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Sort of similarly for you, kind of how do you think she's handled all the attention that's gone with accolades and, people talking about the women's game and who's sort of the next big thing with Caitlin Clark heading out soon. I mean, Hannah's gotten a lot of attention. How do you think she's handled that?
I think she's handled it really well. I think credit to her family and the foundation. She's very humble. Again, she loves this game, so she just wants to compete. So everything that's coming her way is because of what she's been able to accomplish and do. It's not something that she seeks. It's just she has like she said, she's different. She has a light about her, and I think she's doing a great job of managing it. And again, she's got great leaders, and she also has, position coach Sherelle Allen, myself, that try to help her through it, because it is a lot for a freshman, and I think she's done a phenomenal job of handling it.
We'll take our next question from our friends on Zoom. Eric Hansen.
Hi, I've got one for Hannah and one for Coach. Hannah, what did you learn from the last NC State game when you were 4 of 19 from the field that helped you in today's game?
What did I learn from last game? I learned that I need to use my left a little more. I noticed in the other game that they iced me and they sent me to my left a lot. And so just watching film with Coach Ivey and just realizing how I can score off of that. And so they sent me to my left, so what I did was I snaked it, and I just had the big, just hold the screen for a little longer, and so I was able to snake in and either get to my jump shot or kick out corner or, get all the way to the basket. So I learned I need to use my left. I'll get back in the gym.
And then for Coach, I think in media day I asked you, and with all your depth, were you thinking about being a pressing team? And obviously you don't have depth. You've reinvented a lot. Can you talk about that reinvention process this year, and also within this game going from the third to the fourth quarter when your defense turned it up?
Right. Well, going in with a full roster, I definitely was looking at trying to be more disruptive, full court. But obviously, roster numbers, situations changed that. So, I had to adjust. But today, I looked to go to the zone. I knew I was going to go to the zone early just to make sure that we stayed out of foul trouble. And I felt like River Baldwin was doing a great job of just getting a lot of seals. I was worried about foul trouble, so I sent a double team, which really worked. We got a couple great traps from Sonia, great trap from Hannah that resulted in a steal, and I thought that was a big difference in that little shift defensively, just throwing something else at them.
We have another question from Zoom. Tyler.
Yeah, just one for Coach from me. Your next win, if you get it in the NCAA tournament, that would be your 9th in a row, and that would tie your season-long winning streak. So I'm just curious, how well do you feel like you're playing right now? It definitely seems like you are definitely playing your best ball of the year at the right time. Just kind of how has that come about? I mean, 5 ranked wins in a row as well in those 8 in a row.
Right. Actually, our last matchup with NC State, I think shifted our team. It shifted the culture, the atmosphere of that game. We didn't play well at all. We kind of were off. We weren't really on the same page that game. And so just putting a mirror in our faces, we really kind of rallied together and just talked about what do we need to do better for us to finish out this season well. And so everybody individually gave more, sacrificed more, and committed more to our vision. And that's why we're in this position right now. So I'm grateful that we had that shift, and I'm grateful that we got better. And every day just got more, better and better every day. But it's just a credit to our leaders, and it's a credit to everyone buying in. We needed that second layer of buy-in at the end of the season because we knew we had a really, really tough stretch. And so I'm really proud of our resilience in the way that we've battled since that loss.
Take our next question from Jake on Zoom.
Coach, after last weekend's regular season finale versus Louisville, after the game, you told the fans you're not sure what's to come, but you're really excited and you really need their support whenever that future is, whether that's next year or in the coming days. What's your message to the fans now as you look ahead to hosting games in a few weeks?
My message is go get your tickets, please. We would love a sold-out arena. It'd be great for women's basketball. Obviously, we have, in my opinion, some of the best fans in the country, and they have so much love and support for our team. And so we would love for them to come out and just have a good show, have a good crowd and a good showing for women's basketball, bringing it to South Bend.
We have any final questions before we let them go celebrate a bit more? Congratulations to all of you. We'll look forward to seeing you in the NCAA.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.